Good day, sir and everyone. Today, my group will present about article review. My name is Siti Norsofia.
My name is Putri Nabilah. My name is Halimatul Saadiah.
For the introduction, nursery and preschool teachers play an important role in shaping the developmental progress of young minds.
However, surrounded by the joy and fulfillment of nurturing young learners, the teaching profession at this level is not without its ethical challenge. These challenges arise from the intricate balance between the responsibility of educator, the well-being of children, and the expectation of parents and society.
Neglected issue in teaching profession. This general article includes the often overlooked aspect of professional ethics within the teaching profession. The article explores the importance of integrity ethical considered into educational purpose. The article provides an introduction to the concept of professional ethics and its relevance to the field of education. It discusses the ethical responsibility of teachers in ensuring development of their students. The general article offers valuable insight into the often overlooked aspect of professional ethics within the teaching profession. It highlights the importance of ethical conduct among educators. This general article serves as a thought-provoking exploration of the ethical dimension of the teaching profession. The article ensures the integrity of the teaching profession.
Issues and trends we recognize in this journal. First, ethical concerns in education. The article highlights various ethical concerns in the education sector, including corruption in teacher education, political interference, and fairness in assessments. These issues have serious implications for the quality of education and the moral upbringing of students. Next, professional ethics and standards. The article discussed the code of ethics for teachers, which include principles related to the ethical conduct towards students, colleagues, practices, and the committee. It also emphasized the need of adherence to these standards to maintain the dignity of profession. And then lastly, professional development. The article underscores the importance of continuous professional development for teachers to enhance their ability to with the ethical principles and practices. It also recommends organizing workshops, conferences, and seminars to train teachers on ethical issues and ensuring their adherence to professional standards. For the challenge is enforcement and compliance. The article suggests that compliance with the standard barriers and enforcement mechanism may be lacking. This is to ensuring that teachers adhere to ethical standards consistently across different contexts and institutions. Next, corruption and political interference. This issue undermines the integrity of the education system and can compromise the quality of teaching and learning. The example of negative. Next is the example of negative effect of bribery and corruption on the country is worsening the level of poverty, increasing crime, and causing the cost of living to become higher. Then teacher absenteeism. Teacher absenteeism not only impacts student learning outcome but also damage the reputation of the teaching profession. For example, teacher will be less professional attitude in doing the task given. Lastly, professional development, ensuring access to quality training programs and resources can be challenged, particularly in resource-constrained.
There are three that you suggest and opinions. But the first is ethical concern in education, the implementation of transparent procedures in decision making, building of strong integrity among management staff and teachers, and strengthening the school management system. Second is professional ethics and standards. Report to the relevant authorities if experiencing unethical teacher behavior. report to the relevant authorities such as school administrators, the Board of Education, or the local education department. Last is attendance monitoring that involve daily attendance records, electronic time marking system or mobile applications that allows teachers to register their attendance each day.
Journal 2, which is teacher education, current trends and challenges in teaching and research. This journal presents a comprehensive examination of the competitory landscape of teacher education, focusing on emerging trends and persistent challenge in both pedagogy and research. This article also provides an overview of the field of teacher education, highlighting its pivotal role in preparing educators for the complexities of modern classroom. Lastly, this journal also serves as a comprehensive and illuminating resource for anyone interested in the field of teacher education. Issues and trends we recognize and identify in this journal have four, which is low quality education, teaching learning method, e-learning method, and preparation for 21st century skills. Low quality education means parents' lack of understanding about the significance of education, often stemming from their own limited education, result in a negative attitude towards their children's academic pursuits. These factors of factors such as low quality education, outdated practice, teacher shortage, and overcrowded classroom contribute to low quality education in many regions. Next, teaching learning method. It is crucial that this method effectively contribute to the development of each child, as poor outcomes can result in academic setbacks. By emphasizing the effective teaching learning methods, educators can create a more engaging, inclusive, and student-centered learning environment, which enhancing the quality of education. E-learning methods is advanced distance learning, overcoming geographical barriers and accommodating numerous users. While e-learning method may not be suitable for all subjects, it has proven to be an effective and convenient educational method. Lastly, preparation for 21st century skills. Teacher education programs must adapt to prepare educators to teach essential skills such as critical thinking, collaboration, and digital literacy. Incorporating 21st learning century skills in approaches in ECE can lay a solid foundation for children's future and personal success. For the challenge that we got in this journal is first is lacking in clarity of objective. And then the second one is lacking in motivational environment. The third is shortage of trained and qualified personnel. Last, in inadequacy of facility and resources. For the lacking in clarity of objective is the journal do not have a clearly stated effective objective regarding what knowledge, skill, and competencies they aim to develop in future educators. This lack of clarity can hinder effective program design, assessment, and improvement effort. Then the second one is lacking in motivational environment. Ensure that the teaching and learning session that are carried out effective because the confidence of the teacher determine the success of the teaching and learning process at school. Next, shortage of trained and qualified personnel. Make it difficult for public-facing important exam to get clear information. It is because the school didn't provide a qualified teacher to teach the student on a specific and certain subjects. It is ensure the accessibility of the school, then the teacher have an impact and good result to produce motivate and excellent student. Last is inadequacy of facility and resources. For example, they match chairs, tables, and the lack of teaching aid available in the school. This will make it difficult for the student to adapt at school. For the suggestion and our opinion about this journal is first practical application. Enhance its value by offering more practical insight and strategy for addressing this challenge in real-world educational setting.
Next is inclusion of stakeholder perspective, incorporating perspective from various stakeholders such as teacher, administrator, policymaker, and student could provide a more holistic understanding of the issue discussed in the journal. Lastly, global perspective. We suggest expanding the scope of the journal to include perspective from different countries and educational contexts would enrich its content and provide reader with a broader understanding of teacher education, trend and challenge.
Our conclusion for both journals, for the first journal, which is Professional Ethics in Education, a negative issue in teaching profession, we conclude that this journal serves as a compelling call to action for educators, policymakers, and stakeholders to prioritize professional ethics in education and ensure that well-being and development of both educators and students. Meanwhile, for teacher education, current trends challenge in teaching and research journal, we identified that this journal offers a comprehensive view of the complexities inherent in the field of teacher education. This journal also serves as a valuable resource for educators, researchers, policymakers, and stakeholders invested in advancing the field of teacher education. That's all for our group, sir. Thank you.